Well, buongiorno, folks. Hello. Hi, Kathy. Hi, Rick. How are we all doing there? Why wouldn't I have OBS working? Was there, was there an update that, crippled your OBS? Something's definitely changed in my OBS because, it's naming my device, my cameras again. For a little while, they were video 2, video 3, video 4, video 5. No, not OBS. TweetDeck. TweetDeck was playing up for me. Hello. There he is. No, I tried to reply to yesterday's half-hour Klaxon tweet. I replied to it. I timed it, but I also took out everybody's name, so I wasn't constantly tagging you in it. And TweetDeck went, oh, can't do that. So I had to just reply and take out names with TweetDeck playing silly buggers. And then I could reply to that tweet with a timed tweet and it worked fine. You have no brains. That's fine. You saw your folks earlier. That's enough to brain drain anyone. I hope that, well, it brain drained you, so, but I hope other than the brain drain it went fine. Video 1, video 2 sounds much more, it does sound much more professional. But OBS still does the odd thing where it assigns, you know, the different videos to the different sources. And you end up with CatCam actually being a capture card and stuff. Right. Hello. Yes. Yes. Twice today, Orca's been cute and just crawled up onto me and was like, I want a kettle. And it is very nice and adorable, but I was trying to do some work, Orko. Hello, Art. How you doing? Relatives can mess with your head. They sure can. They sure can, huh? If I achieved anything today, which wasn't much, because I did sleep for a lot this afternoon. I sorted them out for grub, and then had a nose. Hey Ray, I'm on the telly. Oh, this has got very epic, hasn't it? DJ? Hey, Kira, how you doing? How you doing? Well, that was, I tell you what, such great chaos yesterday. That was good fun. And next time, Kira will allow you to read. Completely Miss Kira wanted to read a little poem about worms by Edgar Allan Poe. And we just completely like squashed it. Let me press this button. This is what I was doing today. Did I have that? Did you have that right? But yes, exactly. Kira is brilliant, and you should all buy her art. She's very good at goth stuff. Alright, if I did anything today, it was to make that go coloured. I mean, this isn't what this is going to do. This is going to do something else. But like, and if it's warning or above, it'll be red. But if it's debugger info, it'll be green. I was quite chuffed that I managed to get that working. Anyway. Exit. You did that. Of course you did that. I mean, Kira, you made as much of a fool of yourself as the rest of us. Not as much as me and my cluster bombs of, way, boink, boink, ooh, what's that at my feet? Kaboom. Is that Python? Yes. I only ever write in Python. When all you have is a hammer, everything else looks like a nail. Very specifically, that's Python and Tinctor. Cluster bums. Yes. No, that's fair. It wasn't necessarily about reading it. It was just saying, hey, look, I managed to make some of the text green and some of the text not green. Oh, Kathy's practicing. It's like, wait, right, if we're gonna do worms again. Oh, honestly, don't worry about the Man 5 cron tab thing. At the end of the day, I still don't remember cron tab or struff time. So, everyone else is like, what are you on about? What you fucking nerds and your computers? Yeah, I never remember. Sometimes I look at man pages. Most of the time, I look things up on the internet. Sometimes I search things for man pages on the internet because they read better. Many times, when I do bash programming, you're getting a bit epic. When I do bash programming, sometimes I have to search man date, and then I chuckle to myself. Mandate. That's 2 words. Mandate as well. Not mandate as in mandating something. Mandate as in I'm 44 years old. Right. Shall we play some Gabriel Knight? That's what the thing is there for. There. I can't remember cron tab. I can't remember struff time. And I can't remember which way things are. No, we're not. We're not playing a video game. Hello. What's this gremlin face for? Hi. What's up? Guess what? Look at his little feetsies. Look at his little feetsies. What's going on, Orko? What's happening? Are you making little biscuits there? Making little biscuits? Look at it. Look at those pizzas. It was cute, wasn't it? Hi. Guess what? Art loves you. Art wants you to have treats. Orky, do you want some treats? Do you want some treats? Do you want some streamy dreamies? Whatever this tune is, it's ripping off Tubular Bells. It's a slightly terrifying look. Yeah, no, getting him from underneath. This is the mouse eye view. Anyway, Snarf, Snarf! Snarf, do you want some treats? Let's set up the camera in its usual spot. Oh, he's put his paw up. What's going on? What's happening? What's happening? Cat butt. Cat butt. No. Snarf, snarf. Yes, hi. Hi. Snarf. Hi. There's the lad. There's the lad. Alrighty. There you go, Snarf. Biscuits. Snarf, what are you doing? Biscuits. Hi. Biscuits. Do you not like the chimkin? Snarf, biscuits, treaties. This stuff's meant to be like crack. I prefer the cheese. Where are the good ones? That's a game on though, game on. He is going for it though. Or Coca-Cola gets up your nose. Oh wow, Snarf. Yeah. Oh. Look, wow. Snarf, are you really? He's gone. Rude. Oh, no. I know, right? Kids, he's 7. He's technically a senior. Right, there we go. Orko has finished everything there. Now he's just like, oh, look at all them. Yeah, Snarf does not like the chimkin flavour. And we've got a whole tub and a half to go. So yeah. So it looks like Orko's going to win. There you go. He's on the better camera now as well. Orko's on Cafe Cam, which is the better quality one. He was on the camera I stole from work that they gave us 10 years ago. Like Orko is gonna leave them. Orko does not leave treats unate. So yeah, the camera that Orko is on at the moment that's brighter is the Logitech one that you bought me. This camera here, the duller one, is the one I stole from work. Coke can hack. There he goes, right, lick the box. Yum, 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 yum. You wouldn't leave any Dreamies. There you go. 6-1, Orko. 6-1. Snarf. This is terrible behaviour. Hi, yes. Yes. Oh, licky my finger. He licky the finger. And he sniffs around and says, are there any more treats? Are there any more? I was eating a pizza earlier. Maybe I dropped a bit of pizza topping on the floor he can scoop up. Kebab, probably. Yes, I have kebab and a pizza. Humans, fine if they smell of food. We done? He'll be back soon. Oh, no, wait. There's a backpack. What's in the backpack? Nothing interesting, eh? And off he fucks. Maybe I do taste like Dreamies. Maybe that's it. I taste like Chimkin Dreamies. Alrighty, now that we've had a brief distraction, what an odd... He is an odd boy, but I do love him. Anyway, there was a question earlier from Kathy. Was it Kathy? What I was coding? Yeah. So in my nerdy, no, not that, not Rhythmbox. Rhythmbox looks like PyCharm. This thing, all this lot here is the idea of this. Let's just open it up. Is that this box here will connect to Google Docs and list all of your documents here, and when you select the appropriate document, it should be the document that Mirami uses for all the game codes that they give out over on Meowster channel. And what I want to do is when you hit the lookup games, it's going to loop through the entire list of game titles, go look them up on GameDB, and pull out like tags and descriptions and stuff. So instead of looking at a list of game titles, you can have a look at game titles with tags like adventure, point and click, action, first person shooter, whatever, and so on and stuff like that. But because it's such a big list, obviously you don't want to do it. You could do it by hand, or we could just do this, but it's going very slowly because I'm very lazy and I don't often do stuff in Tinctor. So yeah, it will be like select your document, get the right one, hit look at games, and then it's just going to log in here all the stuff. It's going to take its time because of the rate limit on the GameDB. And today I was just kind of like working on the bit about setting up the account so that you can log in. That's the plan. You can think to just for convenience and preference, combination of convenience and preference, like notably I'm gonna have to wrap this up to work in Windows, so I don't want to be adding more and more unnecessary libraries where possible. So Tinctor's just like the least overhead needed. Like I mean, so far this whole thing, I've only brought in one external library, which is Aptors, which is a handy one for getting like particular system-based directories depending on the system you're running on. So it'll be appropriate for Linux, Windows, Mac, whatever. And that's the only external library I've brought in so far. Obviously, the Google and the GameDB ones are coming. Right, that's enough nerd talk on the nerd channel. Let's play the nerdy game, also from 1999. You're listening to Nerd Talk with DJ Nerd, live from the Nerd Center. Caller, you're on the line. What nerdy thing do you want to talk about? I like Marvel movies. You're not a nerd. That was so gatekeeper of me. What else happened in 1999? Yesterday we were looking at the hits of 1999. Let's look at movies from 1999. See if we can find the hit movies. Top 50 movies from 1999 according to some dude on IMDb. Number 1, American Beauty. Oh. Number 2, The Green Mile. Number 3, The Matrix. Completely forgot the other big 90s thing Kathy's into is Mega Drive games. Number 4, The Sixth Sense. Number 5, The Cider House Rules. Number 6, All About My Mother. Number 7, Angela's Ashes. Wow, I mean, this is some weird person, but you got Sleepy Hollow. Being John Malkovich, that was weird. Blair Witch Project. I liked Blair Witch Project. It scared me. Stigmata. That was kind of weird. Oh, The Faculty. Remember with the noses? Malkovich. Sunshine. Oh, not that Sunshine. Yeah, okay. Fight Club. The most mistaken movie ever. Like, Matrix and Fight Club. 2 movies where people completely missed the point. American Pie. What are you doing? What else? Man on the Moon. Talking. How do you miss the point of Fight Club? So many people did. So many people did, though. Yeah, we don't talk about it. I haven't seen Stigmata in a very long time. Weird Jesus movies. Right. Where were we? Hello, Jess. How are you doing? Right. We had a bunch of coordinates.
These numbers give the exact latitude and longitude of any given point on the map. It would be great if I could coordinate them with the exact latitude and longitude out in the valley itself, but how?
By going out there? I didn't turn SaveBot back on, and I'm trapped in the game now. You're going to have to be SaveBot for me, Ray. Kira, I'd definitely kick the shit out of Jared Leto as well, yeah. Man in the Moon is one. You know, we were talking yesterday about like Jared Leto and stuff, and people going method. Oh, I'm method. I am embodying the character. Man in the Moon, and I watched the document. There's a documentary about Man in the Moon. Is a fantastic example of someone trying to be method and not getting it. Welcome to Casual Violence, the stream. So obviously Jim Carrey there playing Andy Kaufman, and he went method to be Andy Kaufman, and there's a whole load of bullshit on this documentary about him being Andy Kaufman was like so healing for the family, and like, you know, the family were there and he was being Andy Kaufman, and it was like a spiritual healing experience and bullshit. But then at the same time, throughout the film, Jim Carrey kept winding oh god, forgotten his name. The King. Oh, brain gone blank. Jerry Lawler. He kept like trying to prank Jerry Lawler because not that King. I mean, obviously Andy Kaufman did an Elvis shtick as well. But Jerry Lawler, the King of Memphis Wrestling, who infamously Andy Kaufman had this feud with, and Jim Carrey thought was just constantly antagonizing Lawler throughout the film, not getting the fact that Andy Kaufman knew wrestling was a work, was good friends with Jerry Lawler, and only pranked him and antagonized him as part of the work of wrestling, not behind the fucking scenes. It's like, how to completely miss everything, Jim Carrey, you fucking anti-vaxxing wanker. Right. Anyway, how do we get the coordinates here on the map?
These numbers give the exact latitude and longitude of any given point on the map. It would be great if I could coordinate them with the exact latitude and longitude out in the valley itself, but how?
Well, do we just get out onto the bike and go? Jim Carrey, problematic, so many levels. WSD, that's what we go back to. Let's get on a bike. Without wearing a helmet, because health and safety isn't a thing. A chicken! Right. Grace is too cool for helmets. Right, so it's not popping up as new locations, as best I can tell. What are we missing? Like, we have coordinates. Do we need a map? Do we need an actual map?
These numbers give the exact latitude and longitude of any given point on the map.
Yes.
It would be great if I could coordinate them with the exact latitude and longitude out in the valley itself, but how?
On a map? Right, hang on. We had a map on the computer.
A chicken!
A chicken! Grace, yes, definitely too cool for helmets. Hello, John. Where even is Grace? What are you doing, you buffoon? Hang on. Right, let's just look at files, map. Are these the points we're meant to go to? I'm not even sure what the points were that we drew down. Hang on.
I think I'll take a break from the map for a while. Clear my head a bit.
Yeah, so we're not doing any more dicking about with the map. That much we know.
I think I'll take a break. These numbers give the exact...
So how do we do it? Right, hang on. Do we, for a start...
I don't think that would accomplish anything.
How do we go to these locations? That's the question, isn't it? Otherwise, we're just... Right, let's get back on the bike and get to the map. Brum, 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 brum. Right. And let's do the thing where you're like, wee! Oh, hello, where are we going? told us to go this way. We're gonna go this way. Didn't we crawl in here before?
It's just one little room. Doesn't go anywhere.
So what else is there to do around here?
L'Ermitage, place of the hermit. St. Anthony was a hermit.
I don't think we got anything. We've got nothing to burn, let alone light things up. We do have a shovel, though. Hit him with an oar.
In the Teniers painting, St. Paul is pointing northeast, towards Mount Cardew.
Okay.
The rock formation matches the one in Teniers, St. Anthony, and St. Paul.
Are we adding an oar command? Yeah, why not?
In the Teniers painting, St. Paul is pointing northeast, towards Mount Cardew.
Is that what I was meant to discover?
The rock formation matches the one in Teniers, St. Anthony, and St. Paul. In the Teniers painting, St. Paul is pointing northeast, towards Mount Cardew.
Does that mean we've now unlocked a new location? Northeast? Kathy's working on it. Does it lead to a secret valley with velociraptors and weirdly grinning T-Rex? Who knows? The guy's whack shack in the famous five. No, apparently there's still something here to do. It was hit him with an oar. Or hit it with an oar.
L'Ermitage is down that path. I don't think that would accomplish anything.
Save the game, save the game. Save the game, save the game, save the game. God, here we are. Session 12. Wow. Right.
I don't think that would accomplish anything. In the Teniers painting, St. Paul is pointing northeast, towards Mount Cardew. Those pillars are in the Teniers painting.
They are.
Those pillars are in the Teniers painting. In the Teniers painting, St. Paul is pointing northeast, towards Mount Cardew.
Right, here we are in a hermit's hole.
I don't think that would accomplish anything. It's just one little room. It's just one little room. Doesn't go anywhere.
Yeah, the Fabulous Five is surely something else.
In the Teniers painting, St. Paul is pointing northeast, towards Mount Cardew.
And your tats, and your tats, and your tats. What else is there to see and or do around here? We very specifically noted that the pillars...
Those pillars are in the Teniers painting.
Enya made a buttload of money, hides in a castle. Exactly. If she's problematic, she's not saying a damn thing about it. There's nothing else to do here, is there?
In the Tenier paint.
What else can we do? Aside from read this.
L'Ermitage, place of the hermit. This little cave has been identified as L'Ermitage on regional maps for centuries, but the origins of its ownership and usage remain obscure. L'Ermitage, place of the hermit. St. Anthony was a hermit.
If you have a buttload of money in a castle, there are far worse ways to spend your time. Yep. So we get the Move the Clues song in your head. Oh yeah, guy used it with Move the Clues, didn't he? There's nothing else to do here, is there? Unless we do stuff in the parking lot.
L'Ermitage is down that path.
It's like literally there are two things to do here. Or two rooms or spaces. There is nothing else to do. Surely. I wonder if someone's made metal version of it. They must have. Don't think Grace would be into dogging. Well, you never know. Unless there's something I need to do back here that'll take us here. Right, obviously, we've still got something to do around here. Maybe, oh... What if... we go up the tower. Hello.
Hi there, Abbe Arnaud.
Miss Nakimura, good morning.
How's the view today?
Fine. I saw two hawks this morning.
Oh yeah, he's
You haven't seen any
birding.
more dead bodies, have you?
No. No, of course not.
Oh. I suppose that's a good thing.
I mean, generally, yes.
Excuse me.
This must be a morning routine with him.
Yes, but what's he looking at? If we had some binocs, we could look as well.
That's Chateau de Blanchefort. It's just across from Montcardu. I don't think that would accomplish anything.
What time are we in? 7 a.m. to 10 a.m. of day 3.
I don't think that would accomplish anything.
Well,
You get a nice view of Montcardu from here.
you do, don't you?
I don't think that would accomplish anything.
That food would feel less like you're about to fall over. I mean, we are kind of stumped at the moment here, so... I thought... Well... I'm not sure what we're trying to do, because the game's hint system was like, oh, let's stop drawing lines on the map for now. But we do have these coordinates. The center of the circle, the northeast arm of the hexagram, the southwest arm of the hexagram, which...
These numbers give the exact latitude and longitude of any given point on the map. It would be great if I could coordinate them with the exact latitude and longitude out in the valley itself, but how?
How could we do that? I mean, we don't have a map. We have neither a map nor a compass. Buy a proper map and compass, yes, but I'm not sure where to buy one. There are no actual shops in this town. There's a bookshop, and it's closed for repairs. We've got a computer that's apparently fancy, but not that fancy. Do we have a locator on us? I don't think we have. We've got a shovel. There must be something doing that room. I think that's a transitional room. No big thumper. That's... GPS wasn't quite thing 99, but no. Art. Yes. A big thumper. You're right. We know someone who does have a big thumper.
Wilkes' den of iniquity and desperation. I don't know what I'd say to him if he answered.
Hang on. No, so we can't sneak in like I thought. Gabe is out to the world.
Oh, it's such a pretty little place. It's too bad we're not on vacation.
Gabe and Mosley Unison. Big thumper, huh? Yeah, Wilkes is the only person I know who has thanks to Chumbawamba. Wow. Let's see if we get knocked down. Have we looked at the Temple of Solomon floor, man? It was offline at the last count, but we can try again. We'll have a look and see what we can do with the Temple of Solomon floor plan. Still down. So at this moment, I will take any hints going, because it's like we've done a lot of stuff on the map, and that was fun and ridiculous and absolutely pointless. Well, not pointless, but, you know, bullshit. And now it's just like, oh, I should take a break from that now and clear my head. Well, what are we going to clear our head doing, Grace? I mean, try being obtuse, and, you know, if I'm just like, yeah, just tell me where I need to go, and maybe I'll work it out from that. That should do. Go to Mosley's room, is it? Fine.
It's locked, no doubt, but I do have his key.
Yep. Oh, fine. We're going to have to use his key with the room, are we? Oh, yeah, because Mosley has been kind of sus, hasn't he?
I think that used to be a briefcase. There's nothing in there I want to touch. Everything looks sticky.
Ew. Even his briefcase is full of sticky stuff. What are we stealing from Mosley?
Nada. I think I'm relieved.
You wouldn't fuck a suitcase.
I doubt if there's anything in there. Oh, God. I really don't want to touch it. I think I'll just look around first. There's that gold blazer he always used to wear. I'd almost succeeded in forgetting that thing.
Yeah, almost. Right, let's see what he's got in his wardrobe. God help us. Nothing, because it's all on the floor.
Not surprising. He couldn't be expected to actually, open the door every time he wanted to get something. I really don't need to see Mosley's bathroom. Man, is he out or what?
Depends how long you're staying in the hotel.
Oh, there's nothing under here except... underwear.
There's not a check his jacket's pockets option.
This place is disgusting.
It is Ming and disgusting, and I'm not sure.
That's a lot smaller than the desk in our room.
Like they've literally given it. What is there? Why is this crooked?
What did he do? Knock all the paintings aslant on purpose? Excuse me.
Steal his shoes?
Not even if he paid me. This place is disgusting.
It is Ming. So he's got a sticky briefcase. He's left everything on the floor. There's nothing there. What do we need in Mosley's room aside from waking him up? I'm going, hey, Mosley.
And why would I want to do that exactly?
Yeah, exactly.
Man, is he out or what?
Check under the rug. Hit it with an oar. No, the rug is not something.
I guess I have to, don't I?
Alright, we've exhausted everything else.
Aha!
And now we've stolen his GPS tracker.
It's a coordinate fixing device.
A coordinate fixing device, otherwise known as a GPS tracker. It's like, oh God, but really, why? I know the game gave us the key. But ew. Right, I guess now, do we...
I don't think that would accomplish anything.
Or do we do it the other way around?
I wrote these coordinates down. I don't think that would accomplish anything.
be honest, it looks just like a remote control. Oh well. Let's go out with it. How will he ever find his ass with his elbow now? Vroom, 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 vroom. Right. So yes, that stopped flashing now. So let's go around here and fix some coordinates.
I don't think that would accomplish anything. The exact center of the circle is right around here somewhere.
Aha. Thank you, Ray, for being...
I don't think that would accomplish anything.
Save now so we never have to do that again.
I don't think that would...
So the exact center is around here somewhere.
I don't think that would accomplish... And it's in your... Those... I don't think that would... I don't think that would...
Right.
I don't think that would accomplish anything.
Right, how do we use this thing? Oh, use it on Grace. Ah, yes.
This device might help me locate the exact center of the circle.
All right, there we go.
I'm pretty sure that's the exact center of the circle.
Right, excellent. Now what? Do we dig? We
I should
dig.
go get the shovel. It doesn't look too promising, but I guess I have to try.
Yes, dig those polygons. Wow.
This is ridiculous. I can't dig that far on my own. Besides, I doubt the treasure is going to be that easy to find. I still have the rest of Les Serpents Rouges to decipher.
Oh, curse your red herrings.
That's the center of the circle, all right, but I don't think finding the treasure is going to be as easy as digging a hole there.
Well, at least we know where the center is.
I'll take it when I go back to the bike.
Are we done now that we found the center? Thumper now? We don't have a thumper, though, do we? And to be honest, I think we've seen all the thumper's going to give us. Did we go back in the cave? I don't think we have. We can.
I've done that already. It's just one little room. Doesn't go anywhere.
Accuracy of handheld GPS receiver is something like 10 meters. So it's a big hole. Yeah. Yes, it's a metaphorical treasure. Well, here we are in a cave. Nothing much is happening. We dug a hole. Yes, we found the note. We got the note earlier. I think it was this one, wasn't it?
This note was left at L'Hermitage.
Yes. Where did the bloodline of the pharaohs go? Look to he who's legendary for his wisdom to find the answer.
How bizarre. I mean, who would leave such a thing? And why?
Did we do it for Prince?
I can't scan that into Sydney.
No, we can't, but maybe we can do it for Prince.
No, I don't see any sign of Prince.
Oh, there's no Prince. Right, well, we found the centre. Is that everything we need to do here now? Well, we'll find out. Back here, then. I'm not sure what finding the exact centre is going to do for us.
A chicken.
A chicken! GPS 3 meters in ideal conditions. US military even finer. Yes. That's another meme, isn't it? A chicken! Now what? Now what? Well, something's happening. We're purposely going to... Hey! We've got to the next section. Home. Is Gabe going to space? Oh, imagine Gabriel Knight 4, Gabe in space. Gabe's been naked this whole time?
Oh, so you're up.
Yeah, kinda inevitable.
And yes, tighty whities.
So, did you have breakfast?
No, but I think I'll go down. I mean, while you shower and all that, I'll just get out of your hair.
Hello?
So.
Hello? Did somebody die?
Hey, Mose.
Yeah, hi. What's up?
Does anyone else hear Twilight Zone music, or is it just me? What's this?
Oh, yeah, I was gonna ask you about that. Where'd you find it?
Our friend Larry Chester buried it last night. Or should I say, Larry Sinclair.
Sinclair, huh? Son of a bitch.
Son of a bitch.
It's about the Stewart bloodline.
Did you read it then?
I just skimmed it. I've been working on the treasure map.
Well, would you mind reading it? I've got to figure out why Sinclair lied and why he felt compelled to play Jolly Roger last night.
Say, I'll read it, you know, if you're busy with the map, that is.
Grace will do it. Why the hell are you so interested anyway?
Just trying to be helpful. Jeez, fine. I'll just go.
Yeah, fuck off, Mosley.
Wait. Grace, I'll grab a shower later, so, you know, the room's all yours.
God, get a grip, Knight.
You wouldn't just walk into someone's hotel room. You would if you're Mosley.
Christ, you retard. This better not be about what I think it's about. Oh, shit. I'm going to my room. Come by later if you want to talk about it.
Yeah, I know. It was the late 90s. That language was acceptable. Right. More importantly, why have Jean and the maid?
Oh, I tell you, Jean, I feel it. Something is wrong.
Perhaps Monsieur Winks spends the night with another guest.
No, I have already cleaned Mademoiselle Butan's room, and where else could he have been? The American girl stays with her boss. As for the Lady Howard and Estelle...
They're good
Enough,
friends.
Roxanne. Lock the door and touch nothing. We shall see if Monsieur Wilkes returns.
Oui, Jean.
It's a lower levels of voice acting. You must surpass the role of Schattenjäger. Now become the Stellenjäger you were born to be. Oh, hang on. Are we look at the wiggle in her walk.
It's a supply closet.
Look, it's been a while, okay?
Excuse me, Roxanne.
Oh, Monsieur Knight, do you need something?
Flirt or go straight into Wilkes? I mean, this is just not on. The wiggly, sexy housemaid has gone into the supply closet and we've walked in after her. Don't do that, guys. That's not on. Sorry, hon, I forgot my broom. Shall we try going in with the flirting and then go for Wilkes? Well, we're Gabriel Knight.
Say, Roxanne, my pants are a little dirty. Would you be able to clean them for me?
Oh, oui, certainly. Just leave them with me.
Well, gee, I was kind of hoping you'd do it while I wait.
Oh, but monsieur, you would not be wearing any pants.
What have I done?
Gabriel.
Oh, Monsieur Knight, you joke with me, no?
Yeah, I'm a kidder.
What is that delivery? Oh my god. Hit him with a mop.
What's up this morning? I saw you talking to Jean.
Oh, monsieur, I am very afraid for Mr. Wilkes. This morning his window, it is wide open, and things in his room, they are not right. Usually, I find his nightclothes on the floor, yes? But this morning, there is no sign of them, and his razor and toothbrush, they have not been used. It is as if he never got up this morning. Yet, he is not there.
Gee, that sounds bad. Why don't you let me take a look?
I don't know.
Roxanne, this could be serious. Mr. Wilkes would want us to make sure he's not in any trouble.
I agree. That is why I go to Jean. But he thinks I have the big, imagination.
Personally, I've learned never to underestimate a woman.
Monsieur. All right, I will show you. Follow me. Please, Monsieur Knight, if Monsieur Wilkes returns, do not tell him I let you in, yes?
I won't. Thanks.
Well, it's a good thing we flirted with her. All right. Let's have a look at the Big Thumper's room.
I doubt the dumb waiter factors into this. You have to be pretty desperate and limber to get in that way. It's wide open, all right. Creepy. It reminds me of my dream.
Yeah, I mean, as flirting goes, it was like, do you want to wash my clothes while I sit here in the nude? Is not good flirting. Again, guys, don't do that. Even I know this.
I don't see any signs of forced entry on the window. Nothing in there but dirty laundry. If someone did break in here, they apparently had no interest in the hotel stationery. I got some in my room if I need it.
I thought he had more papers and stuff lying around.
He did, didn't he?
Not right now, thanks.
So his paperwork's gone. He also has nothing in his wardrobe.
That's as ugly as the one in our room.
Thanks.
If this were our room, I'd be sleeping on the floor.
Yep.
Hey, that looks just like the one in our room. There must have been a sale at the local Kmart.
Rummage around the bed. And we've already had a good rummage round. Will we be engaged in a spot of frottage? Who knows?
The springs are a bit overworked, but other than that...
Gabe realizing hotels buy furniture in bulk. The game. Gonna make comments about things.
Wilkes' stuff is still here.
His stuff. Like his razor that hasn't been used.
Nope, those don't. I never took fingerprints before, but I suppose it couldn't hurt.
No. Okay, fine. Whatever. So he's gone missing.
Not on your life.
Oh, I see. You only sniff women's toilets, is it? Jesus, Gabe.
Those towels haven't been used lately. Doesn't look wet. He definitely hasn't showered this morning.
This game's limits are stealing someone's medication, yes. So, he hasn't showered. Is there a concealed cold storage sample container in the shave phone? Right, what else is there to do in his room? So, he's not slept in here. He's left his dirty laundry. We gonna have a
Nothing in
rummage?
there but dirty laundry.
Yeah, it's pillows. I don't know if the pillows are... No. Pillows count as bed.
The springs are a bit overworked, but other than that...
That's all we're getting for the bed. And the under the bed as well. I think it's all the same.
The springs are...
That's all we're getting for the bed. His window is open.
It's wide open, all right. Creepy. It reminds me of my dream. I don't see any signs of forced entry on the window. I'd better leave it.
Did he tie what? Tie his bed sheets together and rappel out the window, maybe. I'm not sure there's anything else to see in here, is there?
I wouldn't want to break her concentration.
Right, fine. go to Moses' stanky room.
Here. I'm listening.
Let's talk to Mose about things.
Well, I really did it this time.
I knew it. You did, didn't you? Did you?
Yeah.
Christ.
Ah, come on. How about some support here?
So what happened anyway? When she left here last night, she didn't want anything to do with you.
Well, it was an accident.
Right. You're the only guy I know who could accidentally end up in bed with the most beautiful woman for 50 miles.
What about Madeline?
What about Madeline? Shakes. You know, you got kind of a reverse rose-colored glasses thing going on. Must be your fear of commitment affecting your optical nerves.
Christ, these two are assholes.
Grace is beautiful. She's nice. She's smart. She's funny. You ought to have your head examined. And besides which, I ought to break your neck for hurting her feelings. Did you get a look at her face this morning?
No, knock it off. I feel bad enough. I just don't know how to act. I mean, God, she's like my sister or something.
Aw. Well, I suppose you could try to talk to her about your feelings, get it all out in the open.
Men talking about feelings.
Yeah. I'll tell you what. Just pretend it never happened.
Oh.
Really? Just act like nothing happened. Try it.
Okay.
Ladies and gentlemen, toxic masculinity.
I can't think of anything to talk to Mose about at the moment.
Oh, God. Is there any wonder I'm a fuck up? When I was playing video games like this in my youth. Right, there we go. That was that story beat. Mose thinks we shagged Grace. Shall we get some breakfast? Breakfast is gone. Fine, we'll drink some coffee though. I got a feeling that maybe, hang on. That's Mosley. Wrong corner. Maybe we talk to Thingy Maid again.
Roxanne?
Oui? Did you find any clues in the room of Monsieur Wilkes?
Not exactly, but don't worry. We'll find him.
Yes, monsieur.
Tie up. Smell. What? Who thought these were good options to put into a wee... Fucking hell! WTF, I know. Oh my God. I'm not going to click on either of them. Or pick up. We're going to,
I believe this has something to do with housework. Never used one myself.
Yeah, alright. Fuck off, Gabe.
Look, Inspector. It was the maid with the cleaning products in the supply room.
That is less problematic than tie up as an option. Should we try drinking them?
Hey, come on. Last night wasn't that bad.
Alright, whatever. Eau de Javel.
Look. I believe it's a medieval torture device.
Maid smelling. Is that a thing detectives do? It's a thing this one does. Oh no, it's a pipe. I was like, is that a mouse hole or something? No, it's a flatly, it's a 2D render of a pipe on the wall. I know, it's hilarious, isn't it? Men don't know how to clean.
Nice ironing, but they could use some bleach. Yeah, well, we do need new sheets, but Roxanne will take care of it.
Not if we tie her up. I'm not tying her up. Unless someone says, guess what, DJ? You're going to have to go and tie Roxanne up to complete the level. Wow. Just wow. Smell. And yeah, obviously he does know what a mangle is or anything. Jean. Hello, Jean. Jean, let me talk to you. Why is the camera froze?
Have you seen Wilkes yet, Jean?
No, monsieur. Have you?
No.
Oh, I'm sure he'll be popping it up any time now.
Phrasing.
Holy
Right. Hey, have we got our bike key? We don't, do we?
I'll go get the Harley.
Oh, no, we do. Barely knows what mop is. It's like a moped, but worse. Gabe has never needed a bucket and a mop for a wet-ass pussy. Gabriel Knight is Ben Shapiro, confirmed. Right, this is what we were meant to do, wasn't it? We were going to be...
Now that I think about it, that car is a little too showy for a prep school teacher.
Yeah, why am I tired? I've been asleep all day.
It's Larry's office window. There is a hole in the window, but it's not a very big one.
Yeah, we're just going to stare at you from outside, Larry. I suppose we're going to knock the front door, shall we? Go, hi! Well, not all day, just most of the afternoon. I got up in the morning, I did some stuff, and then I went and had a nap.
I have nothing to say to you.
Oh, I think you do, Mr. Sinclair.
Perhaps you had better come in.
Damn, he knows my shoot
I've
name.
learned that you were, in fact, hired by Prince James.
Good.
But that doesn't excuse your prying into my affairs. You've destroyed my cover.
See now, that's the problem with secrets and lies. It's impossible to tell which ones might be relevant until you dig them up and take a good whip.
That's between you and Prince James. But I can tell you that you're treading on thin ice. This is a delicate situation. You might find yourself in very hot water indeed.
I'm getting confused. Am I supposed to watch out for thin ice or hot water?
Very amusing, I'm sure. We'll see how your cavalier attitude serves you with the prince. Now, what is it that you want?
Kathy, I see why you went for, I have nothing to say to you. I just wanted to hear you say bottom. Because, obviously, that's a guy's wonderful RP voice. But that voice was floating from RP to sort of Scottish and back quite a lot. And please, everyone, exclamation point, hug, Kathy. They're literally the same floor from most room for this guy's cabin. Yeah, there's not many assets in this game. This is true.
I wanted to talk to you about your bloodline manuscript.
How did you know about that?
I followed you last night and dug it up.
You... what? This is outrageous.
I hope you can appreciate my motivation. I was in the room when Prince James's son was taken. There's very little I wouldn't do to find him.
I can't fathom why an outsider like you was hired in the first place. It's absurd. But now that you've seen my manuscript, I hope you finally comprehend that I am not the kidnapper.
It's not incriminating in that regard, no.
Where is the manuscript? You didn't remove it, did you?
I didn't think it was good for it, being out in that damp ground and all.
You must return it at once.
Yeah, I will. But it's at the hotel at the moment, though.
Mr. Knight, I suggest you bring it back here immediately. Because if anything happens to that manuscript, Prince James will be very displeased.
I will. No problem.
So, remember, Gabriel just said, there's nothing I won't do to stop me from trying to find Prince James's baby child, except for dick around at this hotel for 2 days. On there. But, yeah, there you go. But lots of hugs to Kathy in chat. You're all so bloody nice. And welcome back, Ray. Right, where were we? Yeah, apparently, admiring this guy's accent, to be honest. Oh, remember there's a baby we're meant to be finding?
Prince James implied that the kidnapping was political. Would the manuscript have anything to do with it?
It could. There are those who take exception to the idea of Prince James being on the throne.
The throne? What throne?
Never mind.
No, what throne?
The manuscript promotes Prince James as king of what? Scotland?
Oh, it doesn't promote him as anything, per se. It simply lays out the genealogies. He's clearly the best candidate.
Best candidate for what? Are you talking about Scottish independence?
No. In our modern world, Scotland is a very small principality indeed.
England?
The Stuarts have vowed they'd never accept the English throne.
Well, what then?
It's not for me to say.
Are we saying here that Prince James is in fact the scion of Jesus? What the heck I think this is meant to be 1999. Bog off, you.
Do you know Montreux, the owner of the local vineyard?
I know of him, of course. It's a small area.
Is he one of yours by any chance?
A Freemason? No. At least he's not Scottish Rite.
He's a ball bag.
Here's what I don't get. Why are you working on the manuscript here? Obviously, you don't need the Templar vibes.
What's he doing with his hand?
One of us in the area, just to keep an eye out.
For what? Treasure hunters?
For anything.
But why you?
There is a certain opposition to the manuscript. The work on it was to be done discreetly.
And you figured they'd never suspect you'd work on it here.
Something like that. Of course, you've quite destroyed my anonymity.
Yep, that's us. Or actually,
I can't make it out from here, and he'd probably get upset if I took it with me. Yep, he's a writer, all right. Only writers have this many books.
And librarians.
I can't make it out from here, and he'd probably get upset if I took it with me.
Is he doing riff-raff impressions? He might be.
I prefer an old manual myself. Well, I could keep asking him stuff, but I have the feeling he wouldn't tell me anything.
So, as best I can tell, this dude here is a Freemason working for the Stuarts, Presumably because he believes the Stuarts are the heirs to the throne of David or something. Like the actual, I'm not sure. This game isn't being particularly great at keeping you on top of the plot. Because it keeps, is it vampires? Is it the scion of Jesus and the heir of David? Or is it a kidnapped baby? Who knows? Just keep clicking on things until the clock moves forward. Vampire babies, they'll do the same for you. Ba 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 ba.
Yep. Looks like he's unplugged the thing. Or maybe I was a bit over-aggressive with that hanger.
Over-aggressive. Oh my days.
I think he'd mind.
What are the odds we'll be investigating his murder next? Probably. I mean, I'd like to report a murder of the Scottish accent.
I have to go.
As you wish.
He's got a foreshadowing hole in his window. We did the hole in the window thing, though. Anyway, there was the tick-tock tick that something's changed, so... And I think if we hit hints... Yeah. There's something to do here, apparently. This is weird, the way that the road just... Oh, well, what the hell.
I remember something about those parchments from the museum, but I don't see how it could relate to the case.
It's 'cause you're a buffoon. Oh, is this where he buried the thing? Yeah, it is, isn't it?
Oh boy, do they have a serious gopher problem around here. That's a big old Wilkes-size footprint.
Ah. A Wilkes.
Oh, shit. I found Wilkes.
Uh-oh. Twitch chat does not want you to have fun with formatting, probably because it's just IRC. The dead man, and look what we found. A dead man. Gabe does not have the coordinate thingy. Dead man thumping. It's worse than that. He's dead, Jim. And again, the blood is somewhere else.
Either the Red Cross had an accident here, or I found Wilkes' missing blood.
Because he's been drained by the vampires.
They must have pulled him from his room last night, but no one heard a thing.
Oh,
Why
those...
would they do that? And why Wilkes?
Because of his thumper. Look at those Jim Jams.
Well, I guess that answers the question. What kind of PJs would a man like Wilkes wear?
Right, rifle the body.
It's from Wilkes to his publisher. He must have been worried about someone seeing it, so he took it to bed with him. Apparently he was right to be paranoid.
It looks like a pattern on the tube seats, yes. Nice to wear his favourite TFL pants. Aha. Yes, it's definitely got public transport about it, isn't it?
He's been completely drained. Just like the two dead Freemasons.
Any fingerprints on him?
They must have pulled him from... Poor bastard. I don't think I want to show that to him. They must have pulled him... Poor...
Where's the note, though?
No prints.
No prints. Dear Mr. Brocklebank, I am happy to report that everything has gone even better than I had hoped. I confirmed not only the assistance of the object, but found a group of caves that I think will provide access. I'll take lots of pictures and maybe pop by New York when I leave here. Right? But I want to let you know that you can start clearing the calendar for my book. I think we should get it out ASAP. See, because there's lots of snoops nosing around this thing, and I want to be sure they don't beat us to it.
Knee indentations. Just like at the armchair. God. They held Wilkes here while they drained his blood. He wasn't exactly small either. I'd rather not, thanks. It's Wilkes's blood. All of it.
Anything else we need to do here aside from call the police? There was a hole. Alright, let's go back to the bike and see if we miss it. How does Gabe not carry a camera? I know, right? I'm sure he said, Dear Mr. Pompants, and you'll stick with that recollection. Yeah, fine. I'm not sure what you're referencing, but yes. Right. There's nothing else to do there.
Must not be a lot of cats around here.
Yeah, we chased the one off.
Ooh, reminds me of the present the voodoo group left me. Yuck. Well, gee, I don't need a live chicken at the moment.
A chicken? Well, Jean, guess who we found, Jean? Poulet.
If I tell Jean about Wilkes, he'll call the police, and I really don't need a bunch of cops crawling around the valley. If we haven't resolved this by tomorrow, I'll call them myself.
Classic Gabe. Knows all cops are bastards because he's best friends with one. Memento Polo, remember the chicken. Yeah, we're going to leave him out the elements for another 24 hours.
Bonjour.
Hey.
She's taking an awfully long way back to her room. From...
I don't want to talk to Mosley anymore. I'm not sure what I'd say if she came to the door.
Hey Cam, all cops are Mosley.
Buccelli's in room 21. I'm not sure what I'd say if he came to the door.
So we just saw Madeline leave Mosley's room and take the very long way around to her room with some sheets. What was wrong with...
Roxanne?
Oui? Can I help you, Monsieur Knight?
Or did we just end up being very confused?
I'd rather let someone else tell her.
So let's tie her up and sniff her. No. I think the game just got confused about where we were.
Guess what I found today?
What?
Wilkes's corpse.
What?
I found him at Lom Moor. Looks like they took him right out of his room last night.
Oh my God.
Creepy, isn't it? They were in the hotel. Weird, 'cause I was dreaming about them. That's why I,
Well, how was Wilkes killed?
just like Prince James's men. Throat cut, blood drained into a pool.
God. What am I, cursed or something? I spent the entire day in the car with Mallory and McDougal, and then last night I had dinner with Wilkes, and...
What was his big theory, anyway?
He had a seismic survey done. They show hollow areas, and he had uncovered a big one. It makes sense, actually, because I've been working on this riddle called Le Serpent Rouge.
Sure. You keep working on that. I've got some ideas of my own to follow up.
Fine.
Like what?
Did you check out the Bloodline manuscript?
Yeah, pretty interesting. Where do you want me to start?
The beginning?
What's the manuscript say about the Bloodline?
The bloodline thing is major. The descendants of Jesus are called disposable. Their symbol is the unicorn.
Unicorn?
Supposedly, the horn represents the male phallic symbol.
Of course.
And the unicorn itself represents the fertile Jesus.
Well, no wonder the Catholic Church had a conniption. But is there any way this Bloodline thing could be legit?
Well, there's no reason why Jesus shouldn't have married and had children, unless you believe any kind of sex is a sin.
It is.
Personally, I don't. And you certainly don't.
That's just the line I feed Catholic girls, but go on.
Uh-huh. And it's the kind of thing the early church might have suppressed, if for no other reason than to make sure the bishops of the church had all the power and not the descendants.
That explains how it might be possible, but it's hardly proof.
True, but if it's all a myth, it's a very old myth. The royal arms of Scotland show a Davidic line of Judah, Desposenic unicorn, and the Jewish fleur-de-lis. So they've believed they were Desposeni from the Middle Ages, at least.
Your own fertile Jesus. Reach out and touch seed. Yeah, Fertile Jesus is a great band name. Not sure for what. I don't know the song Mormon Jesus, but I'm sure that's worked for you, Kathy. Horny Jesus, spunking on the dashboard of my car. Here we go. Come on. It's a parody of Can't Touch This. Oh, wow. Can't touch this.
What's the manuscript say about
What?
Freemasons?
The manuscript came right out and said that the original split between the Templars and the Priory of Sion was over the bloodline. The Priory wanted to support certain French families of Merovingian descent, while the Templars supported the emerging Stuart dynasty. I think it's pretty clear that the Freemasons and the Priory are still fighting over the same issue.
I will say once we got this conversation out of the way. But yes, Jesus, you have gone to horny jail.
Does Sinclair mention the Holy Grail in the manuscript?
The Grail represents the bloodline and a kind of noblesse oblige duty to serve mankind. But also, remember what you heard on the train? You heard the kidnapper say Sangreal.
Yeah?
The manuscript says the words Holy Grail were actually a mistranslation. The original phrase wasn't Sangreal or Holy Grail, but Sang-Real.
Sang-Real? What's that mean?
Blood royal, or royal blood. The Holy Grail is the bloodline, Gabriel. That's what's so creepy.
Wow. I wonder if that's what they were saying on the train. It's royal blood.
That's what I've been wondering.
Kinda brings the whole vampire theory back onto the playing field, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Vampires want to drink the blood of... If you want to drink the blood of Jesus, just become a Catholic.
I'm still not sure I see the connection between Sinclair and Prince James's men.
The manuscript did mention Prince James. It traced the various branches of the bloodline all the way down to the present day. It was obviously making the point that the Stuarts have the largest, purest amount of the blood, and Prince James is mentioned as the current Stuart heir.
Pure bloodlines, not at all fascist, huh? If they want royal blood, they should go for Andrew first.
Did you get the impression that the manuscript was trying to set Prince James up for something?
It certainly went to great lengths about his pedigree. I guess the royal families find that terribly irrelevant.
What about rulership? Did it mention anything about a throne?
Yeah, actually. It talked about the European Union a lot. How any system of government ideally has both a parliament and a monarchy. You don't think they're trying to... No.
Position the House of Stuart as monarchs over the EU. Yeah, I think that's exactly what they're trying to do.
Oh, God. No wonder Sinclair is hiding out here.
Fuck it, this is just getting even more batshit insane. Monarch over the EU, right? Fucking hell. Is this the game that radicalized Nigel Farage? He would never accept a Scotsman as the head of the EU, so he will destroy the EU. Oh, France would never.
Is there anything more in there about the unicorn imagery?
A bit. You know all those medieval tapestries that show a unicorn in a garden or a unicorn being hunted?
Yeah.
Supposedly, they all represent the Desposini being suppressed by the church.
Oh. That doesn't sound like a moped. Damn, it's Prince James. Where's the manuscript? I've got to get it back to Larry before he runs to his boss and complains.
It was right here. I left it on the table when I went to take my shower.
Ooh, don't tell me that, Grace. Grace?
Somebody must have taken it.
Shit. Okay, let me think. It's about time I pinned down our old squirmy friend from the NOPD. I'll get him out of town for a bit.
What about Prince James?
Tell him I'm working on the case. I can't see him till I've got that manuscript, or he'll have my head on a platter.
You really think Mosley...
Yeah, the bum. But do me a favor and look around here, just in case I'm wrong.
Leave me the bike, will you? You can ride with Mosley.
What?
Come on, how can I keep an eye on the others if you leave me stranded? Please?
I don't believe this.
Thanks.
God.
Well, there we go. We got to the next section. Wow. Yeah. Shutting the exit. Just wild. It's just, yeah, sure. Why not? The Kings of Scotland, who aren't even recognised as the Kings of Scotland, actually want to be Kings of the EU, regardless of all the EU countries that still have their own royal families. Yeah, Dutch, Belgian, Spaniards, Austrians still have a king. And all of them. Yeah, good lord. I think this is probably a good place to take a break on here. I mean, normally we do 2 hours, but I think we've hit a boundary. 15 minutes. Austria has a president. There we go. They've just got a lot of big castles. There's still a great grandson, the last guys are hanging around. Might get upset being left out. But yeah, I think here, we'll just hit the continue button. Yes, we're playing back as Grace again, but it doesn't really matter. Because I'm going to hit the quick game button here. And we're going to have a look. See who's about for a raid. On that. Actually, you know what we'll do? There he is. Hi, you alright there? The beanbag, let me, hi! Just want to make sure the world sees you. Look at him. Aww. Aww. There we go. There he is. What the fuck? I don't know what happened to your chat, but it's still on stream there. Snoozy Gremlin, taking a break from Wreaking Havoc. Yes, he is. Are you? Oh, little baby. Oh. Oh, to be a cat in a beanbag. I know they have the easiest of lives. Let's see. Who's about? Emmy is on. Ollie Cat is on. Faith is on, and it's Faith's birthday. We could go and see Faith. But I think eeny, meeny, miny, mo between Emmy and Ollie. Busy digesting double dinner. Yes, he is. And I think let's go Mo. I didn't say which one was Mo, but it's let's go see Emmy, shall we? Because Emmy's great fun. There's no spaces there. On there. There we go. Go raid message. Ray's got it out because Ray is brilliant. Do you know if your phone number is retained if you put it in for streams that only allow verified accounts? Pass. No idea on that front whatsoever. Cat on a beanbag, having a yawn as they fawn over me. Humanity, better get my treats now. You best get a move on. Yes, we're singing songs about you. No, little baby. Anyway, thanks for hanging out with me, folks. You are a lovely bunch. And it's always such a good time hanging out with yous. Back on Tuesday, probably, most likely, for some more Final Fantasy IX. We'll do some plot, okay? On that one. And we'll be back Friday with more Gabriel Knight. But yeah, thanks a lot. It's been a good time. So let's go over and say our good friend Emmy the Odd. And have a good time with them as well. Look after yourselves. I honestly, I'm kissing goodbye at you, but you're looking at a cat instead. All right, I'll see you on Tuesday. Goodbye now. Bye.
What's up about your snores? I'm such a sucker. I'm such a sucker for a snore, a little snore. DJ Nerd! Oh my gosh, what a